All right, YouTube. This is me breaking down some Evan Engram blocking tape. There's a lot of stuff going around about how he's basically not a tight end, how he's scared to mix it up. Well, I have a couple of clips showing off some technique, showing off some leg drive, showing that he can be a blocker. He's not going to ever be someone that's going to blow someone off the line. He's not a Jason Witten type, but it's showing that he can mix it up. And pretty much most of blocking is the willingness to do it and the willingness to get in the way. So let me start off. This is the first play. It's right here. Uh, Making contact with the defensive lineman. And you see, excuse that, see that leg drive, getting the defensive lineman off the line. And that creates that little hole for that running back. That's the first play. It shows you he opened up that hole for that running back. That's something to take note of for someone that's not supposed to even be on in line. Next play. Sort of the same thing. Making contact, creating a little hole. Of course, the rest of the line didn't do their job, but he made that little hole for that running back. Was able to get pretty close to converting. Here's him again. That was him missing a block. Let's go back. That's the play I just showed you. Oh wait, no. That was him making another good block. All right. His contact. That's all you have to do. Get him out of the way, see a running back, and get up the field. That's what we want. This is what Will Ty and Larry Donnell have not been doing. And, hopefully Jarrell Adams and Rhett Ellison are going to be the guys that are really going to get in there and put their body on someone and move people. But if you're in the way, he shut down that guy from getting into the running lane. So here we go. Next play. He's holding up pretty well. Now that was only about a second or two, but he held up pretty well, stopped the guy from getting pressure. And then right here, nice little cut block. As long as you get your guy out of the way, that's all that matters. Now the rest of the line didn't do their job, but he did his job. And to the people that said he wasn't asked to block, he was asked to block. As I'm watching these films, he was asked to block at least 4 or 5 times every game. So he has experience with it. From what I've seen, when he makes contact, keeps his hands inside, drives his legs. That's what we want. Get people out of the way. And then you see right there, once again, and that's Myles Garrett. Now, of course, Myles Garrett has someone coming from the other side too, but he's got Myles Garrett on the ground, and his running back picked up some yards. Here's the next play. Again, sailing off the edge. That's like these. I'm not making this up, people, when I say that he's a willing blocker and he is making an impact in the run game. This is what you need. You need the dog to make an impact in the run game. Another, not a complete seal. The guy ended up making a tackle, which I didn't want to put all positive things in the video. To show you, I'm trying to show you he's not a perfect blocker, but he has the willingness, and he will not be as much of a liability as people say that he will be. From what I've been watching on tape, he won't be. Right there, couldn't get his hands on the guy, but this is a safety, which is safety just got the better of him that time, got around him. All right, now here's Evan Engram right here. Sorry about that playback, but if you watch, go back a little bit here. Immediate contact, seals off, the running back has a cutback lane. He made that run by himself. Of course, everybody else had to do their job, but he made that lane. If he doesn't make that block, that run is getting stopped for a negative 1 yard. Here's the next play. Another cutback. Back-to-back plays. He's made those lanes. And watch, they had a replay here because they complimented him on the block. He's sailing people out. And every defensive lineman that he's going to block isn't going to be 300 plus pounds. Like, he's going to be going up against people that are 250. There are a lot of outside linebackers that will be going against that are 240. And he's out here fighting. And there you go, another one. You see him pushing someone back. And you know why he's doing this? Because he's keeping his hands inside and he's driving his legs. Something that Eric Flowers needs to learn how to do. Keep his hands inside. But that's a whole different video. Next play. You see him getting low. Using all of his body. Sealing off another run. Creating another first down for his running back. Only got a couple more plays here. Another one. That time, the running backs ended up still getting tackled, but you see him driving the defensive line off the line. And that guy wasn't a small dude. Next play. Same thing, sailing someone off or getting in the way. He made that run. That's another run. And then this is the most famous play where he's driving DeMarcus Walker off the line because, DeMarcus Walker was high. Basically, my point of this video is he's a willing blocker and he will get in the way and he will put his hands on someone, keep his hands inside, have a nice strong base as strong as he can, and he moves people. So that's what I want out of a tight end. I'm not asking him to play right tackle, and you already know about his pass catching ability. So, if he can do that for us 5 or 6 times a game, he sprung the running back more times than I've even shown. So, guys, tell me what you think about this video. Anybody on YouTube or on Facebook where I'm going to post this, tell me if you want me to make more vids like this. But, this is my opinion, breaking down this little bit of film of Evan Engram and the blocking game and then the running game. Tell me what you think.